Hi, you're watching this video because you are wondering if you are suffering from clinical depression. As psychologists, we're able to help you determine if that is so. And one of the ways we do that is through some various pre-screening questions. So in this video, I'm going to be covering some of the questions, 9 to be exact. So make sure you have pen and paper or your phone or something that you're able to keep track. There is some scoring and some addition that you're going to have to do. For each of the questions, the answers are either going to be 0 for not at all, 1 for several days, 2 for more than half the days, and 3 for nearly every day. So each of the 9 questions that I'm going to ask, I want you to think over the past 2 weeks, was the answer not at all? Then you'll mark 0. Was it several days out of the past 2 weeks? You'll mark 1. More than half the days over the past 2 weeks, you'll mark 2. And nearly every day over the past 2 weeks, you'll mark 3. So question number 1 is, have you had little pleasure or interest in doing things? Question number 2, have you been feeling down, hopeless, or depressed? Question number 3, have you been having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, or have you been sleeping too much? Question 4, have you been feeling tired or have you had little energy? Question 5, have you had little appetite or have you been overeating? Question number 6, have you been feeling bad about yourself or feeling as though you're a failure or letting yourself or your family down? Question number 7, have you had challenges concentrating or focusing on reading or having conversations with others? Question number 8, have you been moving so slowly or speaking so slowly that other people may have noticed? Or have you experienced the opposite, where you've been really restless or fidgety that others have noticed? Question number 9, have you had thoughts that you want to kill yourself, hurt yourself, or that life would be better for others if you were just not here and died? Okay, so now that I've asked you all 9 questions, it's time for you to add up your score. If your score was 1 to 4, it's likely that you're not suffering from clinical depression, and that's called minimal depression. If your score was 5 to 9, it's possible that you are suffering from minimal depression, and there's various things that you can do. You can up your self-care, or you can seek counseling or therapy, or talk to your primary care provider for any other types of help or assistance that they may be able to provide. And we'll discuss that a little bit more in another video. If your score was 10 to 14, then it's possible that you are suffering from moderate depression. And that's when we start to become concerned and want to make sure that you do get some sort of professional assistance, whether or not it's therapy or talking to your primary care provider to assist with possible psychotropic medication. So definitely speak with a professional in regard to that so they can do an official pre-screener and determine whether or not you are suffering from clinical depression. If you scored 15 or higher, then it's strongly suggested that you seek professional help because it's possible that you are suffering from moderate or from severely moderate to severe depression. And we want to make sure that you do get the help that's needed. So either contact a therapist, contact a psychologist, your primary care provider. If it's imminent and you are having thoughts right now of wanting to hurt yourself or even hurt somebody else, call 911. They will come out to you and make sure that you're okay. Our goal is to make sure that you get the help that you need. Okay? So now we've covered the 9 questions that help you to determine whether or not it's possible you may be suffering from clinical depression. I hope you found this video valuable, and I hope that you are able to get the help that you need. All right, thanks so much.